Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Metal Baseball Jumbo boxes to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know if we go live and eBay live. Also mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Apologies for the slightly delayed start. Had some technical difficulties to take care of. Box number one. Start off with Zach DeZenzo. Ken Griffey Jr. out of 185. Brooks Lee, 3 of 12. Ricky Henderson out of 185. PJ Morlando, 5 of 35. Braden Taylor, 5 of 5. PJ Morlando, 3 of 15. Jason Churio, 1 of 1. Zach DeZenzo out of 35. Ethan Petrie, 6 of 12. Victor Scott, 5 of 7. Max Bellew, 3 of 5. Nick Kurtz, 8 of 15, and Leo Dallas De Vries, 2 of 5. Box number 2, 1 of 1, PJ Morlando. Hideki Matsui out of 185. Kalen Culpepper, 15 of 25. Luis Gonzalez, 17 of 35. Devin Taylor out of 185. Jonah Tong, 1 of 1. Landon Rupp, 8 of 15. Santiago Suarez, 7 of 8. Steve Monster Millam, 21 of 25. Trent Caraway, 19 of 20. Will Gasparino, 10 of 20. Roman Anthony, 1 of 1, top 100. Connor Griffin, 7 of 25, and Belen Celestine, 4 of 20. Is a NASCAR break after this? It is. NT NASCAR comes up once we've finished with this. Then we're on to Signature Series after that. Or no, Pro Set after that, and then Signature Series at the top of the hour. Steve King, 1 of 1. Travis Bazzana, 12 of 25. Zach DeZenzo, 2 of 10. James Wood, 1 of 20, or 1 of 2. Rhett Lauder, out of 185. Jalen Flores, printing plate, 1 of 1. Matt Noakes, 1 of 1. George Lombard Jr., 10 of 25. AJ Gracia, 4 of 12. Brady House, 6 of 15. Rhett Lauder, 5 of 10. David Festa, 1 of 1, top 100. Will Gasparino, 1 of 3. And Drew Burris, 1 of 15. Box number 4, halfway point. One of 1 for Brady House. Bryce Rayner, 29 of 35. Ethan Salas out of 185. RJ Austin, 1 of 1. Braden Taylor out of 185. Dean Moss, 8 of 10. Ethan Anderson, 12 of 20. Joey Loperfido, 18 of 25. Jonathan Santucci, 17 of 25. Jose Lugo, 12 of 15. Juan Nunez, 13 of 25. AJ Gracia, 4 of 8. Jeremy Rodriguez, 5 of 8. And James Wood, top 100 die cut, 6 of 20. Box for 5. One of 1, Kyle Teal. Chase Petty, 8 of 15. Jason Churio, 3 of 3. Adrian Beltre, 17 of 35. Sammy Sosa, 1 of 1. Christian Scott, 6 of 15. Braylon Payne, 19 of 35. Caden Bodine, 18 of 25. Cam Kojal, 11 of 15. Daniel Espanio, 7 of 35. David Matoma, 1 of 1. Chuck Knobloch, 2 of 2. Top 100 for Blake Mitchell, 8 of 8. And our first dual auto, Kobe Mayo and Samuel Basallo, 14 of 15. That'll be going to random.org here at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have either of those guys. Or if you were smart, wise, and bought both of them, let me know. One of 1, Joey Loperfido. Wade Boggs, 4 of 8. Kobe Mayo out of 185. Moises Ballesteros out of 185. AJ Gracia, 2 of 25. Dylan Cumming, 8 of 25. Boston Bateman, 10 of 15. 1 of 1, Caleb Bonemer. Triple auto. Printing plate 1 of 1, Brooks Lee, David Festa, and Luke Kashal. Boom. Brady Ebel, 5 of 15. Colt Emerson, 1 of 8. Jalen Flores, 1 of 1. Bryce Rayner, 11 of 35. And Jackson Churio, Cooper Pratt, and Eric Batoni, 1 of 1 triple auto. Boom. Got some fun randoms coming up. AJ Gracia, 1 of 1. Liam Peterson out of 185. Kennedy Corona, 2 of 2. Trent Caraway out of 185. Big Poppy, 3 of 3. Max Bellew, 8 of 8. RJ Cope, 4 of 25. Seth Hernandez, 1 of 20. Tyler Bremner, 8 of 12. Zebby Matthews, 7 of 15. Kevin McGonigal, 14 of 15. Zach DeZenzo, 1 of 1. Top 100 for Kyle Teal, 4 of 5. And Travis Bazzana, 1 of 2. Or 1 of 12, excuse me. And final box of the break, box number 8. Good luck, everybody. One of 1, James Wood. Solid. Skiing Shout. Let's see what we got. Caleb Durbin, 10 of 15. Lazaro Montez out of 185. Josue DePaula out of 185. And Mark McGuire out of 185. Devin Taylor, printing play 1 of 1. Eric Batoni, 21 of 25. Gavin Gravak, 10 of 25. Gavin Turley, 9 of 20. Jake Bloss, 12 of 12. Jefferson Rojas, 9 of 15. Triple auto, Brooks Lee, David Festa, and Lucas Shaw, 1 of 5. Santiago Suarez, 7 of 8. And Kobe Mayo to close us out, 3 of 25. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Going to go ahead and get a hit recap going, then we'll take care of the randoms. Then we have one more case of this in inventory that we're going to be running in sometime in the next week or so. Look forward to having y'all back in for some more. I really liked the, when we were running like 4 or 5 cases of this a week at one point. This is good stuff. For the hits, Ken Griffey Jr., Brooks Lee, Ricky Henderson, PJ Morlando, Braden Taylor, PJ Morlando, Jason Churio, Zach DeZenzo, Ethan Petrie, Victor Scott, Max Bellew, Nick Kurtz, Leo DeVries, Hideki Matsui, Kalen Culpepper, Luis Gonzalez, Devin Taylor, Jonah Tong, Landon Rupp, Santiago Suarez, and Steve Monster Millam. Trent Caraway, Will Gasparino, Roman Anthony, Connor Griffin, Dalton Celestine, Travis Bazzana, Zach DeZenzo, James Wood, Rhett Lauder, Jalen Flores, Matt Noakes, George Lombard Jr., AJ Gracia, Brady House, Rhett Lauder, David Festa, Will Gasparino, Drew Burris, Bryce Rayner, Ethan Salas, RJ Austin, Braden Taylor, Dean Moss, Ethan Anderson, Joey Lopefito, Jonathan Santucci, Joseph Lugo, Juan Nunez, AJ Gracia, Jamie Rodriguez, James Wood. Chase Petty, Jason Churio, Adrian Beltre, Sammy Sosa, Christian Scott, Braylon Payne, Caden Bodine, Cam Kozel, Daniel Espanio, David Matoma, Chuck Knobloch, Blake Mitchell, Wade Boggs, Kobe Mayo, Moises Ballesteros, AJ Gracia, Dylan Cumming, Boston Bateman, Caleb Boner, Brady Ebel, Colt Emerson, Jalen Flores, Bryce Rayner, Liam Peterson, Kennedy Corona, Trent Caraway, David Ortiz, Max Bellew, RJ Cope, Seth Hernandez, Tyler Bremner, Zebby Matthews, Kevin McGonigal, Zach DeZenzo, Kyle Teal, Travis Bazzana, Caleb Durbin, Lazaro Montez, Josue DePaula, Mark McGuire, Devin Taylor, Eric Batoni, Gavin Gravak, Gavin Turley, Jake Bloss, Jefferson Rojas, Kobe Mayo, Santiago Suarez. Zach DeZenzo, PJ Morlando, Seaver King, Brady House, Kyle Teal, Joey Loperfido, AJ Gracia, James Wood. And going to random.org here in just a few seconds. Kobe Mayo, Samuel Vassallo, Brooks Lee, David Festa, Lucas Shaw. Brooks Lee, David Festa, Lucas Shaw as a printing plate 1 of 1. And Jackson Churio, Cooper Pratt, and Eric Batoni, 1 of 1. All right, that is it for baseball for today. Thank you guys for being here, being part of the break as always. Gonna go ahead and knock these out on random.org, and then we are on to 2024 NT NASCAR. So catch you guys back here in a few seconds for that. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be through how to be valid for us. We're going to go 4 times on each random, starting off with the dual auto of Kobe Mayo and Samuel Basallo. That is 3 times. Final roll. Samuel Basallo coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is the first of the 2 triple autos of Brooks Lee, David Festa, and Lucas Shaw. Have it marked as the of 5. That is 3 times. Final roll. And it'll be David Festa coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is the printing plate 1 of 1 of Brooks Lee, David Festa, and Lucas Shaw. That is 3 times. Final roll. Lucas Shaw coming out on top for this one. Congrats. And finally, triple auto 1 of 1, Jackson Churio, Cooper Pratt, and Eric Batoni. That is 3 times. Final roll. Jackson Churio coming out on top. Congratulations. All right, we are on to 2024 NT NASCAR here in just a second. Gonna get that set up and good to go. Catch you guys back here momentarily. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got 1 case of 2024. Any National Treasures NASCAR to get into. Before we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know if we go live on eBay Live. Also, need to mention no purchase necessary. For link down in the description. Good luck, everybody. Box number 1. Harrison Burton, Michael McDowell, Tony Bradinger. Start us out with the white sparkles. Ty Gibbs out of 49. Kyle Busch, 9/25. Justin Bond Sr., 13/99. Kaz Gralla, 31/99. Brad Keselowski, 54/99. Kyle Larson, 50/99. Clint Boyer, 85/99. Chase Briscoe, 25/25. 43 of 49, Carl Edwards. And Carson Quapple, 20 of 25. Nice. Box number 2. Noah Gregson, John Hunter Nemechek, Eric Almirola, and Jimmy Johnson. Got an extra one in there. Thanks, Panini. William Byron, 11 of 49. 18 of 25, John Hunter Nemechek. Ryan Newman, 40 of 99. Austin Dillon, 49 of 75. Clint Boyer, 87 out of 99. 1 of 10, Eric Jones. Todd Dillon, 52 of 75. 2023 Prime, 17 of 25, Michael McDowell. Mark Martin, 6 of 49. And 8 of 10, Matt Kenseth. Harrison Burton, Michael McDowell, Tony Brazinger. $35 of 49, Chase Briscoe. Jimmy Johnson, 12 of 25. Sam Mayer, 32 of 99. Michael McDowell, 45 of 99. 10 of 99, Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher. Dual patch, that'll be going to random.org at the end of the break. Miss Tony Brazinger, 88 of 99. $12.99, Tanner Gray. Jake Drew, 6 of 10. Dual autograph redemption, Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch. And 36 of 49, Shane Van Gisbergen. Rookie auto. Nice. Final box of the break. Box number 4. Good luck, everybody. After this, we'll do a hit recap and then take care of the randoms. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mark Martin, and Sheldon Creed. This one is double stuffed. $32 of 49, Jimmy Johnson. Kyle Larson, 24 of 35. Connor Mossack, 45 of 99. Noah Gregson, 45 of 99. Jumbo booklet, 7 of 10. Chase Elliott. Nice. $19.75, Chase Elliott. Matt DiBenedetto, 425. That's nice. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 45 of 49. Emerald, 4 of 5. Just Love. And finally, 29 of 99, Ryan Blaney. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. We do have plenty more cases of this coming up, so look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. For the hits, Harrison Burton, Michael McDowell, Tony Bradinger, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Busch, Justin Bond Sr., Kaz Gralla, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Clint Boyer, Chase Briscoe, Carl Edwards, Carson Waffle, Noah Gragson, John Hunter Nemechek, Eric Almirola, Jimmy Johnson, William Byron, John Hunter Nemechek, Ryan Newman, Austin Dillon, Clint Boyer, Eric Jones, Ty Dillon, Michael McDowell, Mark Martin, Matt Kenseth, Harrison Burton, Michael McDowell, Tony Bradinger, Chase Briscoe, Jimmy Johnson, Sam Mayer, Michael McDowell, Tony Bradinger, Tanner Gray, Jake Drew, Shane Van Gisbergen, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mark Martin, Sheldon Creed, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Larson, Connor Mossack, Noah Gragson, Chase Elliott, Matt DiBenedetto, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Just Love, Ryan Blaney. And booklet, Chase Elliott, 7 of 10. And going to random.org, dual patch, Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher, out of 99. And dual auto, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, also out of 99. Alright, we're going to head to random.org, get these two knocked out real quick. For the rest of you, thank you for being here, being part of the break as always. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks, and we are on to 2025 Leaf Pro Set Metal here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up after we take care of these randoms. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be through a high to be valid for us. We're going to go 8 times on the random, starting off with Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, dual patch. That is 7 times. Final rope. Chris Buescher staying on top. Congratulations. And next up is the dual auto redemption of Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch. That is 7 times. Final rope. Kyle Busch coming out on top. Congratulations. All right. That is it for NASCAR. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Pro Set here in just a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Catch you guys back here shortly. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Pro Set Metal Football to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and you be live. Also, going to mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. All right. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Bryce Underwood, start us off, 23 of 25. Faison Brandon, 3 of 10. TJ Lateef, 7 of 10. Tyler Huff, 3 of 15. Peyton Manning, printing plate 1 of 1. Shrek Kahuna, 5 of 20. Tyler Huff, 5 of 25. Xavier Restrepo, 9 of 15. Jaquez Padaway, 10 of 10. And Sam Levitt, 7 of 8. Juju Lewis, 9 of 25. Jackson Arnold, 6 of 7. Brady Schmiegel, 14 of 25. Peyton Thorne, 18 of 49. Jimmy Horn Jr., 5 of 49. Caden Durham, 1 of 3. Pro Set Platinum Green, 5 of 5 for Christopher Vizina. Achilles Smith Jr., 1 of 8. Miles O'Neill, 3 of 8, Pro Set Platinum. Elijah Surratt, 1 of 1. And Ryan Williams, 1 of 1. Boom. Jamar Chase, 4 of 5. DJ Lagway, 19 of 49. Bob Greasy, 18 of 49. Xavier Restrepo, 1 of 25. Antoine Wells Jr., 13 of 49. Ricky Collins, 10 of 25. Dylan Risk, 6 of 7. Jeremiah McClellan, 24 of 25. Le'Veon Moss, 17 of 20. Javon Tracy, 5 of 5. And Faison Brandon, 9 of 15. Trayvon Diggs, 4 of 25. Kellen Winslow, 7 of 49. Julian Edelman, 8 of 15. Curtis Rourke, 9 of 25. Sean Merriman, 20 of 25. Jake Brenningstool, 13 of 25. Micah Hudson, 8 of 25. Ethan Grunkmeyer, 2 of 9. Jack Endries, 8 of 10. Ra Thomas, 2 of 3. And Gunnar Stockton, 7 of 7. Box number 5. Caleb Johnson, 9 of 25. Tentaro McMillan, 13 of 49. Riley Leonard, 25/25. TJ Finley, 34/49. CJ Donaldson Jr., 11/49. Billy Edwards Jr., 8/20. Kendrick Law, 4/8. Paul Krause, Pro Set Platinum, 5/25. Madden Iamaliva, 18/25, Pro Set Platinum. And Jerome Miles, in motion, 1/1. Elijah Haven, 9/25. Raheem Sanders, 36/49. Dylan Sampson, 48/49. Vince Young, 11/15. Peyton Manning, 18/49. Omari Miller, 10/10. Pro Set Platinum for Frank Gore, 10/25. Jonathan Brooks, 10/10. Kobe Hudson, 5/5. Coy Parrish, 1/8. And Tyreek Hill, ready, set, go. 3/10. Box number 7. Raheem Sanders, 11/25. Elijah Haven, 20/25. Jeremy Bernard, 4/10. Randy Mouse, 22/49. Cam Coleman, 19/49. Dylan Sampson, 5/10. Antoine Wells Jr., 7/10. Xavier Restrepo, 10/15. Joe Montana, in motion, 6/10. And Cam Ward, 1/5. You did, Paul. What are you doing in here on a Thursday morning? Don't tell me you joined the team. Deuce Knight, 2/25. Jaden Daniels, 42/49. Andrew Marsh, 13/49. Isaiah Bond, 32/49. Barry Sanders, 16/49. Lawrence Arnold, 7/25. Jurian Dickey, 7/20. Dylan Jones, 7/20. Tommy Malott, 1/25. Trevor Jackson, 24/25. And Jaden Bow, 4/9. Joe Montana, 21/25. Jim McMahon, 15/25. Mike Singletary, 1/15. Tawee Walker, 7/7. Jay Novacek, 4/49. Kendrick Law, 3/5. Omarion Miller, 17/25. Rashad Amos, 3/3. 1/1. Brady Montgomery. Phil Maffa, 5/5. And Dylan Gabriel, 12/20. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. After this, we will take care of the hit recap. Top of the hour, you're on to 2025 Leaf Metal, well, Leaf Signature Series, multisport. Riley Leonard, 18/25. Juju Lewis, 1 of 15. Marv Levy, 26 of 49. Mario Anderson Jr., 27 of 49. Ryan Montgomery, 5 of 15. Gunnar Stockton, 6 of 10. Jake Brenningstool, 1 of 3. Damian Martinez, 3 of 3. Pro Set Platinum, Raheem Sanders, 4 of 20. Andre Reed, 1 of 25. And Harlan Berry, 2 of 9. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here, being part of the break as always. Do have more cases of this. We're also going to be doing some of the Delight, quote-unquote, iteration of this. Those are the super boxes here probably next week, I think. All right, for the hits, Faison Brandon, TJ Lateef, Tyler Huff, Peyton Manning, Trek Kahuna, Tyler Huff, Xavier Restrepo, Jaquez Petaway, Sam Levitt, Jackson Arnold, Brady Schmiegel, Peyton Thorne, Jimmy Horn Jr., Caden Durham, Christopher Vezina, Achilles Smith Jr., Miles O'Neill, Elijah Surratt, Ryan Williams, DJ Lagway, Bob Greasy, Xavier Restrepo, Antoine Wells Jr., Ricky Collins, Dylan Risk, Jeremiah McClellan, Le'Veon Moss, Javon Tracy, Faison Brandon, Kellen Winslow, Julian Edelman, Curtis Rourke, Sean Merriman, Jake Brenningstool, Micah Hudson, Ethan Grunkmeyer, Jack Endries, Ra Thomas, Gunnar Stockton, Ted McMillan, Riley Leonard, TJ Finley, CJ Donaldson Jr., Billy Edwards, Kendrick Law, Paul Krause, Madden Maliva, and Jeremy Miles. Raheem Sanders, Dylan Sampson, Vince Young, Peyton Manning, Omarion Miller, Frank Gore, Jonathan Brooks, Kobe Hudson, Coy Parrish, Tyreek Hill, Elijah Haven, Jeremy Bernard, Randy Moss, Cam Coleman, Dylan Sampson, Antoine Wells Jr., Xavier Restrepo, Joe Montana, Cam Ward, Jaden Daniels, Andrew Marsh, Isaiah Bond, Barry Sanders, Lawrence Arnold, Jurian Dickey, Dylan Jones, Tommy Malott, Trevor Jackson, Jaden Bow, Jim McMahon, Mike Singletary, Tommy Walker, Jay Novacek, Kendrick Law, Omarion Miller, Rashad Amos, Ryan Montgomery, Phil Maffa, Dylan Gabriel, Juju Lewis, Marv Levy, Mario Anderson, Ryan Montgomery, Gunnar Stockton, Jake Brenningstool, Damian Martinez, Raheem Sanders, Andre Reed, Harlan Berry. Bryce Underwood, Juju Lewis, Jamar Chase, Trayvon Diggs, Caleb Johnson, Elijah Haven, Raheem Sanders, Deuce Knight, Joe Montana, Riley Leonard. And that will do it for football, everybody. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Look forward to having y'all back here sometime soon. We are on to 2025 Elite Signature Series Multisport here in just a second. Gonna get that set up and good to go. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Signature Series multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live at eBay Live. Also, to mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Reminder that all cards are 1 of 1, unless otherwise stated. Those are the inscribed and on cards. Mike Schmidt, Eddie Murray, Bobby Hebert, and Charles Barkley. Nice. I wish Chuck had done the inscribed. Then we could hear about San Antonio women. Or the beaches down in South Texas. Or why there's a clock on the stove, etc. Chad Ochocinco. Don Chaney. Jerry Stackhouse. And Bryce Underwood. Boom. Peyton Houston, Ray Lewis, Odell Beckham Jr., 51 of 100, 2014 Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Dylan Harper. Tria Savage, Roddy White, Jim Cat, and Peyton Manning. Boom. Only a small bit jealous of that. Oh yeah, very nice. A, we don't have to use any top loaders, and B, we don't have to take the time to plop them in it. Makes things a lot easier. Trinity Rodman, Gary Sheffield, Allen Iverson, 97 Rookie of the Year, 89 out of 100, and Terry Bradshaw. The downside is some of their top loaders are a little bit, they got like weird markings and stuff on them. In some cases, they've been like cracked, and we've had to like replace those. Jose Canseco, Gabriel Magalhaes, Amari Stoudemire, Jamar Chase. Nice. Box number 7. Angelo Ciente, Antoine Walker, Darryl Strawberry, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Redemption. Boom. Dennis Rodman, James Wood, Johnny Football, 31 out of 100. John Morant, box number 9. Deuce Knight, Alicia Lehman, Francisco Totti, and dual auto Cameron and Caden Boozer. 1 of 1. That'll be going to random.org at the end of the break. Basically means in a few seconds. Final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Nate Archibald, Cindy Moncrief, Bob McAdoo, and dual auto Chauncey Billups and Rasheed Wallace. Boom. All right, that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. For the hits, Mike Singletary, Eddie Murray, Bobby Hebert, Charles Barkley, Chad Johnson, Don Chaney, Jerry Stackhouse, Bryce Underwood, Peyton Houston, Ray Lewis, Odell Beckham Jr., Dylan Harper, Treya Savage, Roddy White, Jim Catt, Peyton Manning, Trinity Rodman, Gary Sheffield, Allen Iverson, Terry Bradshaw, Jose Canseco, Gabriel Magalhaes, Amari Stoudemire, Jamar Chase, Durangelo Ciente, Antoine Walker, Darryl Strawberry, Cristiano Ronaldo, Dennis Rodman, James Wood, Johnny Manziel, Ja Morant, Deuce Knight, Alicia Lehman, Francisco Totti, Nate Archibald, Sidney Moncrief, Bob McAdoo. And going to random.org, 2-1-1 dual autos, Cameron Boozer and Caden Boozer, and Rasheed Wallace and Chauncey Billups.
All right,
That is it for us for today, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Thursday. Look forward to having you all back in here sometime soon. We're going to head to random.org and get these guys knocked out real quick. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be through a hard to be valid for us. We're going to go 7 times on the random, starting off with Cameron Boozer and Caden Boozer. That is 6 times. Final rope. That is going to be going to Caden Boozer. Congratulations. And finally, Rasheed Wallace and Chauncey Billups. That is 6 times. Final rope. That is Chauncey Billups coming up on top. Congratulations. All right, that is it for us for today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Hope you've had a great lead into your weekend. And look forward to having you back here sometime soon. Till next time, everybody.